Clayton Yoga Shala, California. May 25, 2017. Thank you, Neil, for our second year of teacher training in the Shala. You've been a great asset to our community in teaching authentic yoga, something not too easily found these days. It has been my great pleasure to attend your workshops, read your books, listen to your lectures and chanting, and to learn the Adi Yoga system. Mostly I am happy to have such a bright and pure soul like yours to call my friend and teacher. I am so impressed with your knowledge and experience, and the way you present the ancient and esoteric information in such concise and clear manner. Your understanding of the philosophy and tradition of yoga is astounding. I look forward to many years of work and friendship and learning together. Thank you for all you do, for all of us serious students of yoga. Love and peace. Laura Mullen. Owner, Clayton Yoga Shala. Julie White, 500-hour teacher trainee and yoga teacher in California. First, I'd like to share that I am very grateful for all of my time spent with Dr. Neil Kulkarni. Whether it be in personal study, in the classroom, or just sipping chai, I learn something new every time we are together. His wealth and breadth of knowledge comes from a lifetime of personal experience. When I approached Neil to take me on as a student, I knew that my training would be great. What I didn't expect was such a personalized training, both in subject matter and time spent with him. He always takes the appropriate time to study a subject and make sure you have the tools you need to understand it. He has an innate ability to meet you where you are and take you on a personal journey with each subject you study. Beyond the usual subjects offered in teacher trainings, I had the opportunity to study more in-depth philosophy directly from the ancient texts, and the importance of chanting and meditation in my own practice and how, and when, to introduce those subjects to my students. He also offered a fresh, and sometimes very different, perspective on the more common lessons like teaching vinyasa, the use of props in the classroom, and even the format for which we can teach. My view of yoga has been expanded and forever changed. What I valued most about my time with Neil was his view on the teachings. He was always inclusive of all of the trainings and lessons I have had in the past, and was clear that he was offering me his knowledge. If you are looking for a teacher with a lifetime of wonderful knowledge, look no further. Thank you, Neil. Om Shanti. Madhu Padma, yoga teacher and IT management professional, USA. I got an opportunity to share a common dormitory with Neeli. One early morning, maybe at 4 a.m., I heard him get up and sing of Divine Mother. I was instantly in tears. He has a beautiful voice and such a discipline in practice. He practices what he teaches. From then on, he has been my mentor, friend, teacher. I am so blessed to have him in my life. I ask for him for guidance on questions of life to Indian philosophy. He has such a beautiful smile and open heart, that you would love to have him around you always. Thanks a lot, Neilji, for spreading wise knowledge and love in this world. Humble bow and gratitude to you. Wes Lynch, Senior Yoga Teacher, California. I would like to offer my heartfelt appreciation for Neil's guidance and teaching of yoga philosophy as well as its ancillary sciences. What makes Neil's teaching so unique is his broader understanding of how yoga fits into the greater picture of India's vast philosophical tradition. When studying a subject such as Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, one cannot isolate the teachings from subjects such as Samkhya and Sanskrit. Most modern-day teachers do not have adequate understanding of these other subjects, therefore the presentation of Yoga Darshana is lacking. This is where Neil truly shines as a teacher. He has a gift of unwrapping the teachings in a clear and precise manner, relating it back to the bigger picture, and then making it relevant and palatable for the modern-day yogi. Thank you, Neil. Wes Lynch. Certified Yoga Instructor 925-705-3899 www. weslynchyoga.com. Wes Lynch. Marison Fusion, Yoga Teacher, California. Hello. You might be asking yourself, why study yoga philosophy? Maybe I should just focus on the poses. But for me, combining the poses, Sanskrit, and philosophy, it brought depth into my practice. Studying the sutras will enhance your practice and you will see it grow. These threads, as sutra translates from Sanskrit, of wisdom offer guidelines for living a meaningful and purposeful life. If you have the opportunity to study the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali with Neil, do it. You will learn so much. Neil does a great job explaining each sutra in depth and clarifies any misunderstanding. The examination of yoga theory will open up a whole new world of perspective and understanding for your practice. I learned that exploring these sutras helps us grow as human beings. I encourage you to deepen your practice and begin this journey. Kindly. Mary Soul. Teacher Training Student, Spring 2016. Mary Soul Fusion. Yoga Teacher, California. Melinda Morais, Yoga Teacher, Brazil, Paraguay. Meeting Neil was truly a blessing. He is a blessed man with pure heart and with pure intention in all his teachings. He is always smiling and he will teach you how to smile and how to keep that smile upon your face, because finally we are here to transmit love and to be love. Only with a loving teacher we will be able to learn how to act and teach with a loving heart. Beyond this, he is a knowledge man, because love and wisdom come hand by hand. I'm grateful for his help with my singing/chanting and philosophy teachings. He will always try to understand what you want and what you can do with that, because a wish without the action is just a thought. He will try to find the best tool and way for your yoga learning process. Highly recommended, a wonderful teacher. He is a nurturing father. Smile Melinda Morais. Brazil, Paraguay. Melinda Moores. Shanti Brancalini, Yoga Teacher, Italy. I'm extremely thankful to got to know you, and have the opportunity to study with you. I recommend all who are interested in yoga to contact Neil for a profound understanding of yoga philosophy and practice. Shanti Brancalini. Renee Tilston, Still and Moving Center, Honolulu, Hawaii, USA. Aloha Neil. We gained a lot from your visit. I particularly loved your insistence about clarity regarding why people are doing yoga. If we are trying for enlightenment, we are not going to get it by just doing asana practice. I also personally loved hearing you chant. Thank you again for your visit. I hope that you met and enjoyed Joss Jaffe. Namaste. Renee. Shrikant Subnis, New Jersey, USA. Neil, enjoyed watching the Yoga in Perspective DVDs. They give a good overview of yoga philosophy. Thanks for sharing, you have in-depth yoga knowledge. Shrikant Subnis, New Jersey, USA, May 8, 2012. Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, Fairfax, Virginia, USA. Dear Mr. Neil Kulkarni. On behalf of all the members of Ali, I want to express our appreciation of your generosity in teaching authentic yoga during our 2006 winter term session. The sole reason that Ali has prospered and grown over its 15-year history is the success of our program. Yes, our members enjoy the congenial setting and the opportunity to make new friends, but they would not be here if it were not for the broad range of high-quality courses offered. It always amazes me that we are able to put on a superior program when every single course is taught by a volunteer. Thank you for donating your time, energy and expertise. Charles Duggan. Osher Lifelong Learning Institute. George Mason University, Fairfax, Virginia, Fall 2005. Neil. I would first like to say that I cannot make it to class tonight. Once again, my academic deadlines are getting in the way of fitness and peace of mind. However, your classes are exactly the kind of yoga I am looking for. I really appreciate the long periods of time that are spent on each pose. There is no rushing anything, and that is the best way to really feel your body and let it tell you where you need work. I like that you are a wealth of knowledge about what real yoga is. It is important to me to know what the details of breathing are and if I am really doing something wrong or whether there is a median way of doing things. These next couple of weeks are really going to be tough, but I would love to get a few private sessions before the end of the year. Todd Watkins. Dear Neil, I thoroughly enjoyed your classes once again this fall 2005 semester. I regret that I was unable to attend a few of them due to conflicts. Fridays would be a better day for me. I appreciated your incorporation of chanting into the class. I think I learned the most during the talks on healthy living or yoga at the beginning. I would like to continue studying yoga. Do you offer any other classes on night or weekends? Thank you very much for your help. John Coker, Jocker at GMO. Edu. Dear Neil. My name is Eileen. I am one of the students for yoga class in GMU. I think I made right decision for taking yoga class and am lucky to be one of a students of you. You had given me first image of yoga, the philosophy, and spirit. I really enjoy doing it and wish to continue my yoga experience. Best Eileen. Allegra Gulino, Teacher Training 2004-5, RYT, Arlington, Virginia, and Yoga Teacher, American University, Washington, D.C. Neil is a wonderful, gifted teacher with an unbelievable wealth of knowledge of classical yoga scripture and a familial lineage to back him up. I just ate up every moment of the training. He solidly demonstrated how and why his methodology and philosophy is superior. He has taken me out of my comfort zone and opened new doors for my thinking, practicing and teaching yoga. At the same time, he has made me feel absolutely safe to ask whatever questions I have and has an organic approach to addressing topics which I appreciated. All this and his lovely personality and welcoming attitude too. Neil is tip-top. Allegra Gulino, RYT, Arlington, Virginia and yoga teacher at American University, Washington, D.C. May 25, 2005. Allegra Gulino. Frank Woolridge, yoga and meditation teacher, Fairfax, Virginia. Neil. The Yoga Sutra classes you taught were truly wonderful. It's the first time I have had the opportunity to study from someone who thoroughly understands the sutras. Although your class has generated many topics in the sutras that I want to study, there is one topic that I want to pursue first. You asked me if I knew about the mistakes in Buddhist philosophy, which I did not. Can you suggest a reference or website where I could learn more about this topic? Namaste. May 19, 2005. Frank Woolridge. Nilesh Jade, yoga teacher, and computer engineer, Falls Church, Virginia, teacher trainee. Authentic yoga teacher training feedback. The teacher training was conducted in a true spirit of yoga. The structure of the training course was good, with an emphasis on a student maintaining the log for the home practice. There was also peer-to-peer review of the yoga classes as well as students conducting the same. The only requirement for teacher training is a strict discipline. February 27, 2004. Authentic yoga sessions are not only good for asanas poses, but also have deep-rooted philosophy in it. Anybody who wants to learn yoga from philosophical Indian perspective should definitely try authentic yoga. Since practicing for a year, it helped me a lot in knowing limitations and setting up expectations, thus helping to reduce mental stress. It definitely improved the health, reducing weight and keeping it under control without any major effort. Nilesh Jade. April 25, 2003. Julie Schaffer, yoga teacher, Burke, Virginia, teacher trainee. Authentic yoga teacher training feedback. Excellent overall understanding of the philosophy and focus of authentic yoga. This course is a basic must for serious yoga students in order to comprehend the foundation of authentic Indian yogic lifestyle. It will benefit me throughout my life and in all my endeavors. Julie Schaffer. February 6, 2004. Julie Schaffer. Stephanie Schaefer, yoga teacher and educationist, Alexandria, Virginia. Namaste and aloha to you, Neil. Thank you for keeping me on your mailing list. Even though I have been asked to teach a class for adults in a private home, I haven't done so yet, but continue to offer yoga on Monday afternoons from 3:06 to 4 p.m. for students at my elementary school. Right now we have 28 mostly primary yoga students, mostly kindergarten to 3rd grade and 2 5th grade students. It is becoming more and more relaxing and we are very proud of them. Their favorite greeting to show respect to each other is namest with prayer position, which means to us the light and goodness and forgiveness in me respects and honors the light and goodness and forgiveness in you. Thank you for your wonderful class, which has given me the tools to be able to share yoga with these little ones. I hope to be able to take an advanced teaching class with you again sometime next year to improve my practice. Thank you again for all your work. With sincere aloha. It means I wish you the breath of life, and namest, Stephanie. May 23, 2006. Dear Neil, thank you for thinking of me. I hope all is going well. I just wanted to let you know that I am honored to still be able to teach an yoga class for primary-aged children at the elementary school where I work as a school counselor. This semester we have 24 preschool, age 4, through 3rd graders in the class. At the beginning and end of the class we always greet each person with names, which to us means the goodness and light and forgiveness in me respects and honors the goodness and light and forgiveness in you. We also remind each other that each person is very special because they are the only one of them in the entire universe, and that we are all teachers and learners. One class I had to come late, so one of our 3rd graders taught the class and did a great job. Thanks to the great training I received from you, Neil, I know that I have a lot to share with them. I still plan to take your advanced teachers class sometime in the future. Please keep me on your mailing list. God bless you. Sincerely, Stephanie Schaefer. December 9, 2005. Dear Neil, congratulations on all the new class, center, etc. I hope to be able to attend in the near future. Just wanted to let you know that last year I was able to facilitate a yoga class at our school for elementary school children. We had 3 kindergarteners, 1 1st grader, 1 2nd grader, 2 3rd graders, and 2 5th graders. We started out with many moments of relaxation, and by the end of the semester the entire class was relaxing. Their favorite thing to do was to offer names at beginning and end of class to each person. We translated it as the goodness and light of God in me, salutes and honors the goodness and light of God in you. Oftentimes their teachers would ask these students to demonstrate and teach others in their classes about yoga. I hear that they oftentimes demonstrated the tree pose and told about namest and what it means. This yoga class will also be offered again as part of my counseling program at Barrett Elementary School in Arlington, Virginia. Thank you, Neil, for helping me to have the courage to share what I have learned. Names to you. Sincerely, Stephanie. August 27, 2003. As a graduate of Neil's Basic Authentic Yoga Teacher Training, I highly recommend any of Neil's classes on yoga. He is an excellent teacher, concerned and supportive of each of his students. With his guidance, he helped me improve in so many ways. He also provides an important holistic approach supporting physical, mental, emotional and spiritual growth in his students, as well as the opportunity to learn about and participate in the Indian cultural events at his yoga studio. Thank you, Neil. October 27, 2002. Stephanie Schaefer. Hannah Mayowens, psychology student, Virginia, USA. Neil, thank you so much for everything you have done to help me and teach me on this trip. I am very lucky to be able to learn from you. I am amazed by your knowledge and generosity. I look forward to learning from you in the future. January 2012. Denny Grossman, ecology scientist, Vienna, Virginia, USA. Neil has continued to provide valuable guidance to my yoga practice over the past year. Neil is a unique teacher with comprehensive knowledge of yoga philosophy, tradition and practice. I am grateful for the opportunity to study with him. Namaste, Denny. January 7, 2009. I have been a yoga student with Neil over the past year. His breadth and depth of knowledge regarding the history and philosophy of yoga represent the generations of dedicated practice in this family. I have benefited from general class instruction and individual training. My energy, strength, flexibility, and overall health have significantly improved as a direct result from his instructions. I am fortunate to have found this knowledgeable, helpful, and friendly yoga teacher in Vienna. I strongly recommend Neil as a yoga teacher for any serious student. Denny Grossman, February 2007. Bob and Joelle Rudney, Vienna, Virginia, USA. My wife and I have regularly attended Neil Kulkarni's yoga classes for the past 2 years. Neil is a phenomenal, dedicated teacher whose classes reflect his deep spirituality, commitment, and compassion. I have a disability, and Neil went to tremendous lengths to design exercises that would accommodate my disability and bring me maximum benefit from yoga. We miss him greatly and look forward to seeing him again next summer. December 29, 2008. Bob and Joelle Rudney.